Rob's with us in Virginia Beach. Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hey, Mr. Dave. Hey, Ken. How you guys doing?
Great, man. How can we help?
So unfortunately, I got a divorce recently, about a year and a half ago, and I'm on baby step 2 currently. And I co-signed for the car that she currently drives. And as per the divorce decree, she's responsible for the payments, and she's been making them, except for a couple, which have negatively impacted my credit. But I was just wondering, do I need to add like our joint car loan in baby step 2 as part of my debt, or do I go by the divorce decree and let her continue making payments and just kind of monitor it?
Well, every time she doesn't make a payment on time, it's going to show up on your credit report.
Yes, sir. She's only done that once, fortunately, but it hit pretty hard. It dropped at about 75 points. So that was about a year ago, and I was just wondering in baby step 2 if I need to add her car on the list or not.
No, you don't. But you need to get that car paid off and get it off your name. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that?
I tried to do a transfer of equity, but her credit score isn't good enough, so it defaulted back into my name, and she also tried to refinance in just her name. But unfortunately, she's the type of personality that if I start helping her make payments or put even $1 towards it, she'll stop paying it completely. So that's just what I'm trying to avoid.
So what is the balance on the car?
She owes about $23,000 still.
Good Lord. No, you do.
Yes, sir.
So what should have happened in the divorce decree was the sale of the car.
Yes, sir.
It should have been a forced sale. And so, what do you make a year?
Currently, I make $80,000. I'm a disabled veteran, so I'm at 100% right now. I'm trying to eventually get a home next year, so I'm trying to be debt free this year, because it's still counting.
As long as that car loan exists, you're not debt free.
Yes, sir.
Because it has your name on it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
What does she make?
She was a server last I spoke to her. We're not on speaking terms. It was kind of a nasty divorce, unfortunately. So last I know, she makes around 23, I believe.
Okay, so she has a car she can't afford.
Yes, sir. And I think she's too stubborn to go ahead and admit that and sell it. So that.
Well,
what
I would do is, if she misses another payment, I would hire an attorney and drag her back in before the judge and ask the judge, motion the court for the car to be sold.
Yes, sir.
As soon as she misses one payment.
Okay. Because like I said, I'm tired of renting, and
the bottom line is that's what's going to help her, is to get rid of the car, and it's also going to help you, because she cannot, if she's making $25,000 a year, she doesn't need a $22,000 car payment. That just doesn't.
And once I paid off.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and so I don't want you to pay the car off. I want you to force her to sell it. Now, if you could convince her that it was in her best interest to sell it, because it is, or if you have anyone that you know that can speak into her life that could convince her to sell the car, it would be in her best interest. It also, by the way, would be in yours. But, I mean, we're actually...
If she gets a hint at all that it's in my best interest, she's less likely to do it, basically.
Well, I mean, it's obvious it's in your best interest. You owe the money on the...
Yes,
you're on the car loan. She knows that. But that's not the motivation here. The motivation is if she's got to get rid of this car payment, and she can't, and so it's killing her. It's eating her alive. And so she's going to miss another payment. If you can't get word to her or get her to somehow listen to sell the car, just go ahead and have some money set aside for an attorney, and the first time she misses a payment, immediately file a motion with the court to have the car sold, because she's not, the court decree, the divorce decree demands that she pays the payments, and she's not paying them, and she's damaging you. And when you get before the judge, you can say, oh, by the way, Your Honor, she makes $20,000 a year. She's got a $22,000 car payment. It's not good for her, Your Honor. And he would look at her, or she will look at her and say, oh, yeah, you need to sell this car, kid. It's a bad deal, and they'll help her adjust her attitude. That's one thing judges are pretty good at.
They take great pride in that.
Well, I mean, a lot of them, honestly, at that level, a lot of the judges are not. It's not like TV. They really do care, and they actually will look at you and go, they use wisdom.
Oh, it's like the parent many people have never had.
Exactly. I mean, we do a lot of work with the foster care system in Tennessee, and so we've gotten to know a lot of the juvenile court judges and stuff. And I got to tell you, they're the best social workers on the planet. I mean, they really they care, and they've got the power to do something about it too. So it's just wisdom, and this poor girl is not being wise. It's not good for her.